any personalities outside of teams, you know, that you are interested in hearing us talk to, whether that be ENSL admins. Obviously, we would love to get some of the guys from Unknown Worlds on here, but really anybody else, you know, from other games that you play, we're certainly interested in really talking to anybody. Obviously, we'll bring the conversation into NS2 territory, but we'll talk to anybody. So give us your suggestions, your thoughts, your comments. This round has started. So
round 4, yep, round 4 is underway. We see HBZ starting in shipping, moving with a Skulk Pack into Hub. We see Mulk there in Hub. He's about to have a very painful day, and they all just jump out. Let's see if he takes down at least one. No, Deadman Walking takes him down. We see now the rest is a 2-split Marine push or processing and into platform. Myers drops back because of that kill and looks like he's been rediverted to Hub from North Tunnels, and we see that Skulk Pack moved into ore processing, where Cold Death comes into repair room and goes down. What great shooting from Quaxy. Gosh.
I mean, and even look at their positioning individually on the map. Again, I talk about patience, poise, and you know, just their ability to be in the right place at the right time. They never leave themselves in a position where they are excessively vulnerable.
Yeah, and it's always like a 2 or 3 prong attack with them, you know? Like, it's just like, Quaxy's coming from everywhere!
They're everywhere, man! They're coming out of the tree!
And we're seeing a little bit of a skirmish happening in repair room. Huckatry goes down. Now it's Robot versus Cold Death, and Robot takes him down with a pistol. HBZ Bixum in platform. 67%.
Yeah, so it does look like he had a replacement, which is what we were waiting for on HBC's end. So Bixum has come in for I don't know who.
Yeah, I actually, yeah, I don't know who either. Fight happening now in observation. They take down Mulk. Myers is kind of moving back. Manny and Cold Death and Huckatry taking Myers down and moving into elevator transfer. HBZ, at least right now in the beginning, doing a little bit better with the engagements, though Quaxy, I mean, right now I'd say it's 50-50, but Quaxy still has some great shots. FaZe Tech has started 2 minutes, 25 seconds into the game. We're going to see that, you know, again, Quaxy lock down areas of the map with FaZe Tech pretty soon. We normally don't see FaZe Tech this early in competitive games. We usually see Armor 1 and upgrades come out first. And really, for a team like Quaxy, I would think that maybe that would be a better choice. They're such good shots, you know, that, you know, I think that would be a little bit better. Skulk Pack coming in through North Tunnels, moving into Warehouse. Big push from HBZ. Myers is the only one there, and he goes down. Oh, and the other Marines are out of position, but we see a beacon, and they are getting out of there. HBZ is like, no, thank you, because if they stay in there, they're going to die. Manian is the only Gorge, and he is moving off.
Yeah, you know, I think one of the reasons that Quaxy goes with that FaZe Tech early in the game like that is, you know, we've talked a lot about their positioning, and they love to execute on map control, and you can see it now that HBZ is certainly doing better on individual engagements this time around. But look at the res nodes, look at the res control. HBZ is still on 2 res at 340. And Quaxy's on 5 with a 6th on the way.
Yeah, I mean, we saw this in the last Marine game. They take res nodes all over the map early and seem to be able to hold onto them and rebuild quickly. The ones, again, res nodes only need 1 minute to stay built to get back that money that was spent. And they seem to just keep that resource flow up. We do see a phase gate now up in elevator transfer. That is I think, a very smart position to have, because basically it gives them a forward base into observation and puts pressure onto shipping.
Yeah, they're going to have to get in there right now, though, as 4 Marines are coming. Those mines are up blind, taking a big hit, and look how low these guys are. They are all on that phase gate. Let's see if anybody can get it. Put Conan comes through. That healing from Blind is going to go ahead and probably save this. Plastic has now come through. Blind still healing. So these aliens are at plenty of health. Plastic can't go ahead and get that win as that phase gate goes down. Even through those med packs, having Blind there absolutely just made that possible for HBZ.
Yeah, and Robot against 2 Skulks in logistics. He just takes down Cold Death, and Bixum takes him down, and that phase gate that they were trying to put in there goes down as well. Resource tower in elevator transfer going down, but who cares? Again, they are on 7 resources, so they are sitting pretty. We have a hub phase gate going up as well. This is going to increase the mobility of the Marines around the map. Mezzanine now being attacked as well. We are seeing Put Conan and Plastic coming in there to try to save it. It's at 4%, 2%, and it goes down. Manion is running off quite wisely, and he gets tagged right before he gets into the vent. Very nice.
Cold Death and Hockey are all in hub as they get reinforced by Bixum and Deadman walking. You're going to see Myers go down, as well as you're going to see Plastic phase through to get some reinforcements. He gets his health back up. He's down to half health. Pukonen is there to help. Deadman walking comes in from behind, gets Pukonen down. Here comes Plastic to get the kill. He's going to go ahead and clear that out. That phase gate is at 50% health. Welders are up, though, so they're going to go ahead and repair this fairly quickly, and they're still sitting on 5 res nodes with a 6th on the way. And HBZ is on 2.
Yeah.
They've been on 2 the whole game. The 3rd is just coming up now.
You know, we say it again and again, as much as this is an FPS, this is also a resource game. You know, if you can hold off attacks in the beginning and gain a lot of resources, a resource advantage, it just helps you out so much more in the end game. And we see the phase gate in hub does go down. Putkonen is not there in time. Myers now coming in up against Many and Cold Death and Deadman walking. And it looks like he is going to be in trouble and go down as well without taking any of those Skulks down. Now that Skulk pack is going to go in. They are hurt, and it doesn't look like they're going to last long here in the engagement in Repair Room. Cold Death goes down, and Manion escapes with 4% health.
Yeah, you know, this is starting to shape up very similarly to the previous Marine game for Quaxy, where they're just sitting on so much res that they don't care. You know, they can lose a phase gate, they can lose res nodes, they just don't care because they have such high res flow.
Yeah, and we're seeing a Hive just get dropped down in elevator transfer. That's pretty good, and the phase gates are up in warehouse. If you guys look at your map right now, this is basically Marine territory, and obviously this is what the aliens control. Server room is kind of still up for grabs for both sides. If HBZ kind of pushes in there and locks down server room, then we would have a great split right down the map.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to see, as someone in chat just said, I would like to see as well. I want to see HBC push on a particular location really hard. In addition to seeing them push on a specific location, I want to see them leave one person to make a sort of delayed hit elsewhere on the map. Their map awareness, Quaxy's map awareness is very, very good. So they really need to do something to sort of set them back.
Yeah, and Manion and Blind now in there. Oh my god, this is not good for these Gorges. One Gorge goes down. Blind is in trouble. He's being followed by, oh wow, he just gets pistoled down by Putkonen right at the corner. They just lost 2 Gorges at that point. We're seeing an ARC robotics factory coming up. I'm sorry, an ARC factory coming up in hub. Weapons 3 is now being researched as well. Quaxy doing great on resources, great on upgrades, great on map control, and quite frankly, outplaying HBZ.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's the lack of res denial from HBZ or just really good positioning and play from Quaxy, but we do see Deadman Walking is here in hub. He takes down an observatory, but the Hive in elevator transfer does take a couple of hits, but now we're going to see Hakatri, Mannion, and Deadman Walking coming into hub. Myers is the only one there right now as he just phased through. Plastic comes through as well. Those mines are going to get taken down by Hakatri, so they're completely useless. Plastic is about to go down. Putkonen is there to reinforce as well, but this may be just too much in hub for Quaxy to handle.
Yeah, and we're seeing that the Marines just dropped a phase gate in logistics right now, and that effectively tags off this side of the map, guys. Oops, sorry, drew that wrong.
And that's actually why I think the hub fight was just kind of a holding pattern. Because they were waiting for that phase gate to come up. As soon as it came up, they got reinforcements that Arc Factory is A-okay, and now they have just an unbelievable position.
Yeah, and that Arc is out.
Handling of this map.
Yeah, one Arc is out. More are going to come and just continue hammering elevator transfer. We're seeing HBZ right now scrambling to figure out what to do. 2 Arcs now coming in there. And the assault has started on elevator transfer. Quaxy being very smart and just holding this position right here, making sure aliens can't come through. And more arcs are just going to start funneling out of there and continuing to hammer that high. Minion and Blind, plus these crabs. So they got pretty good healing going on. They got 2 Gorges and 2 Crags going, healing this hive, which is pretty good. But it looks like the arcs are just going to keep coming out, and with 6 res nodes, you can pump those out all day, Neat.
Yeah. And the interesting thing is that those Crags, which would normally be getting hit by these arcs, are so far through the
Fade just went down.
Dead man walking, yeah.
Dead man walking down, and look, now the Marines are holding this doorway that I'm drawing right there, denying access to the aliens to these precious arcs that are sitting behind this wall. 17% on that hive. Those Crags are not going to be able... Oh, those Crags are getting hit a little bit. One more volley is probably going to take it down. 3% on one. That hive goes down. And Marines have just taken elevator transfer. Now, they are cleaning up. Look at this map, folks. We are seeing complete map dominance. Big fight happening in shipping right now. HBZ just cannot hold this away. We are going to see a GG here soon, Nate.
Command station under attack.
Yeah, you have to assume that they're going to GG pretty soon. I mean, that arc train's just going to keep pushing.
Yeah, we see the arc train here moving into shipping. This is a matter of time. Down to 1 egg and 2 alive aliens. But I have to hand it to HBZ. Every time they've been like this in these games, they have kind of fought till the last man, and I gotta hand it to teams like that. I actually like seeing that. Make them work for that W.
I really don't think there's much they can do at this point. Sure, certainly, but at least have fun with it. Get the practice in, certainly.
And we see that last RT going down. They have 1 egg right here in the corner. 93%. There's the good game from HBZ. They're just going to let it go. And that takes Quaxy to 4-0 on this map. And wow, here comes the arcs. They're going to go ahead and start arcing that. But Quaxy does end up winning, folks.
Yeah, if you asked me at the beginning of this matchup whether I thought that Quaxy was going to go 4-0, I would have said no. I would have said that HBZ was going to take a tie, at least one. I thought HBZ was going to win. I think HBZ is a very good team. But man, I've been very impressed. I've been very impressed by Quaxy today.
Yep. Well, folks, that has been it. That was round 4 of Quaxy versus HBZ. If you're just joining us, the replay will be up on youtube.com/StingRedDog, as well as many of the other replays that we have. That was a great play by Quaxy. Just solid play in terms of just strategy, resource, harassing, you name it, Quaxy's got it. I am very interested in this team now, moving forward into Season 2 and playing other teams and seeing how they're going to do.
Yep, I agree. I want to see more.
Yeah,
so... play RKA.
Yeah, and we're going to see that and try to nab that match. So, folks, this has been... Red Dog and Nietzsche for REDDOG.TV. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next stream. Good night, guys.